Hello, children. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you guys? You all fine?
I'm fine. Good afternoon, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, Prisha. Okay. Let's start. Where is Adib? Adib is here. And
Yes, sir.
Rajaryan isn't here. Okay. Rajaryan. So, children, yesterday we were reading a story from Sagar's book.
Yes, sir.
The story of a man who was very popular. Everybody liked him. Rip Van Winkle. Rip Van Winkle. So the thing about this man is everybody likes him, you know. Why? Because he's a nice guy. He helps people. He's very kind. He's always ready to help everybody. Children love him too. You know, he plays with children. He teaches them how to fly kites. He teaches them, he tells them long stories. And what else? There was one more thing. I can't remember. What was one more thing he did for children? He taught them how to fly kites and
He was very lazy
and then that's one thing. Why did children like him? Why did children like him?
because he played with him.
He played with them and one more thing. And one more thing.
Kite. We taught to fly kite. How to fly
He
kite?
taught them how to fly kites and one more thing. And shoot marbles, exactly. He taught them to shoot marbles too. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So now we are gonna read what happened next in the story. And he was so lazy. One bad side of his personality, one bad thing about his personality was he was very lazy, and he was so lazy that his fences were falling to pieces, right? His
Yes.
cows were going astray. His cows were going astray, right? And weeds grew on his farm. And what did Rip do? He would go into the forest with his constant companion, which was a dog, right? He had a constant companion, a dog. With that dog, he would go into the forest so that he didn't have to do any work. To avoid work, he would go into the forest. Sometimes, you know, children, to avoid studies, they go into the other room. Like when I'm in this room and I ask my daughter to study, she would go into the other room to avoid studying, because in the other room, you know, there will be nobody to tell her to study, right? Do you do that thing as well? Like when your
No,
parents
sir.
ask you to study, you go into another room just to, you know, avoid studying?
No, sir. I didn't do.
Okay, good. You don't do that. You don't do that. Okay. I have some people who do that kind of thing sometimes, you know, who avoid studying and they go into another room so that nobody will ask them to study. Like if my mom is in one room, and if she asks a particular boy in my family, in my house, when my mom says, beta, go study, sit and study, he will leave that room, he will go somewhere else. When I say to him, beta, study, he will leave the room and go somewhere else. Keep running away from the room where people are asking him to study. So some people do that. So this guy, Rip Van Winkle, also did something similar. To avoid work, he would go into the jungle, into the forest with his dog. His dog was his constant companion. He was always with him. The dog was always with him. Okay. If I asked you, what's your constant companion? It can be a person, it can be an animal, it can be a thing. So tell me, what's your constant companion? Yes, Raj. What's your constant companion? My constant companion would be my mobile phone. And
mobile phone.
yeah, okay. And my second constant companion would be my wife. I mean, whenever I go somewhere where I can take her, I do take her. Okay. I like being with her. Okay. Now, let's move on into the story. One day, Rip just walked on and reached the highest part of the mountains. One day, Rip Van Winkle just walked on and reached the highest part of the mountains. One day, he just walked on and on and on. He kept walking. He kept walking. He walked on and on means he went on walking. He did not stop. He walked on and reached where? He reached the highest part of the mountains. He lived in the foothills of the mountains, right? But
Yes,
then
sir.
he walked on and reached the highest part of the mountain. Kahan pahunch gaya?
Highest.
The highest part of the mountain. Sabse upar pahunch gaya. He reached the highest part of the mountain. It was late in the afternoon. It was late in the afternoon when he reached there. It was late in the afternoon when he reached there. When he reached there, it was late in the afternoon. Late in the afternoon means, listen, afternoon starts after 12 o'clock. 1 o'clock is afternoon, 2 o'clock is afternoon, 3 o'clock is afternoon, 4 o'clock is afternoon too. 5 and 6, after 5 and 6, we say it is evening. Sometimes 5 is also afternoon, okay? So it was late in the afternoon, means it was 4 o'clock maybe? Because 1 o'clock is not late in the afternoon. 1 o'clock is the early afternoon. Please try and understand. Afternoon is from 12 to 5, okay? 12 to 5, 5 hours, afternoon. So 1 o'clock is early afternoon. What do you think? 1 o'clock is early in the afternoon. 2 o'clock is mid-afternoon. 3 o'clock is mid-afternoon. But 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock is late in the afternoon. Understand?
Yes, yes.
1 o'clock is early in the afternoon. 2 o'clock is okay, early mid-afternoon. 3 o'clock is mid-afternoon. 4 o'clock is late in the afternoon. 5 o'clock is late in the afternoon. So it was late in the afternoon. It means what time was it? Around 4 o'clock? Around 4:30, 3:30, something like that. Okay. It was late in the afternoon. When he reached there, it was late in the afternoon. Tired after his long
Sir, your voice is not coming. Yes, sir. Sir, voice not come. Sir, voice are not come.
Yes, sir. Voice are not come. Voice. Hello.
Now you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I was saying, tired after his long climb. Beta, how do you read this word? C-L-I-M-B?
Climb.
Tired.
Climb.
We read it climb, okay? Not climb. B is
Climb.
silent. B
Climb.
is silent. Climb.
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 Okay.
Climb.
Okay. C-L-I-M-B, you know, we read it this way.
Climb.
Climb.
Just a second. We read it this way. Climb. How do you read it?
Climb.
Climb. Okay, we read it climb. Climb. No b sound. No b. B is silent.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. B is silent. No B sound. Okay. B is silent. Is that okay?
Yes.
No B. No B sound. Only climb. Okay. Just a second. Yeah. One day, Rick just walked on and reached the highest part of the mountain. It was late in the afternoon. It was late in the afternoon when he reached there. Tired after his long climb, he lay down. Tired after his long climb, he lay down. After his long climb, खूब लंबा दूर चढ़ा था ना?
Yes,
Just give me a
sir.
second, chill. Give me a second. Just give me a second. Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. Call me back again, please. I can't hear you. Disconnect and call back. अगर आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है, डिस्कनेक्ट कर दीजिए. All right. So, tired after his long climb, he lay down. What did he do? He lay down. Okay. When you feel tired, what do you do? Yes, exactly. Okay. 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 Let me, he lay down. Okay, children, I want to teach you something. I want to teach you something. Just give me a second. Children, you know, live.
Yes.
And then you know, lived. You know,
Yes.
you know, eat. And you also know,
Yes.
ate.
Yes,
You know, speak. And you know, spoke.
Spoke.
You know, go. And you know, went.
Yes.
Okay. And let me laugh and laugh. Okay, children. So, children, these are the same verbs, you know, live, lived, eat, ate. Go, went, laugh, laugh. Beta, these are the same verbs, okay? But they are in the past form. In English, when we talk about the past time, then we use these past verbs, okay? I say, I live, okay? I say, I live, okay? I live in Bihar Sharif, okay? I live in Bihar Sharif. I live in Bihar Sharif. मैं बिहार शरीफ में रहता हूँ, okay? But my grandfather lived in Barbiga. वो बरबीघा में रहते थे. I lived and my grandfather lived. I lived and my grandfather lived. ठीक है, मैं खाता हूं. I eat. My grandfather ate. मेरे दादाजी खाते थे. All right. I speak. मैं बोलता हूं. मेरे दादाजी बोलते थे. My grandfather spoke. I go. हम जाते हैं. My grandfather went. मेरे दादाजी गए. Okay, जाते थे. So beta, these are past forms. Okay. So beta, there is a verb lie down. There is a verb lie down. Late jana. Okay. The past tense of this verb is lay down.
Lie down. Lie down.
Okay. Lie down, late jana. Lay down is the past form of lie down. तो हम लेट जाते हैं. I lie down. हम लेट गए. I lay down. Okay. So Rip Van Winkle was very tired. He was very tired. Why was he tired, children? Why was he tired?
Because
He belongs to the mountain.
Because he climbed a very high mountain, right? He climbed a very high mountain. So he was tired. Aryan beta, I don't see why your video is moving all the time. Please focus, okay? Okay,
Yeah.
sweetheart, please, okay. So Rahul, please don't unmute yourself when you're not speaking, boy, okay? Okay, Rahul?
Okay, sir.
Please mute yourself when you're not speaking and just listen to what I'm saying. I will explain. You guys will understand, okay? Lie down. When you're tired, then what do? You lie down. Everybody lie down. Come on, everybody, lie down. Everybody lie down. Come on. Come on, everybody, lie down. Come on, show me. Yeah, lie down, okay? Aryan, are you lying down in bed?
Yes.
Yes, Aryan is lying down in bed. Okay, Adib, are you lying down? Yes. Where are you lying down, Adib? On the floor or in bed? Okay, Adib is lying down in bed. Okay, Aradhya and Prisha, are you lying down?
bedding.
Yes, you are also lying down in bed. Very good. Sagar, are you sitting or lying down, Sagar? Are you sitting or lying down? Sagar, lie down. Go and lie down like this. Okay, lie down. Okay, fine. Okay, Rajaryan, are you sitting or lying down?
Sir, I am sitting.
You are sitting. Is there enough space to lie down for 2 seconds? Just for 2 seconds?
Yes, sir.
Please lie down. Please lie down. Just for 2 seconds. Okay. Yes. Look, he moved his table and now he's lying down. Sagar, you are also lying down. Okay. Am I lying down, guys? Am I lying down?
No, sir.
Am I
No,
lying
sir.
down?
Yes.
I'm
No,
sitting,
sir.
right? I'm
Yes,
not lying down. I'm sitting. Okay, now you can all get up. You can all get up and sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up. You can all sit up now if you want. I don't mind. If you want to stay lying down, it's fine. But if you want to get up and sit up, you can sit up. No problem. Okay. So listen, lie down. Why do you lie down? When you are tired. You lie down when you are tired, right? Okay. When you want to rest. When you want to rest, then you lie down. Okay. Okay. If somebody always lies down, then you call them lazy, right? If somebody always lies down, all the time they are lying down, then you call them lazy. Okay. Aryan, beta, do you like lying down all the time?
No.
No, of course not, right? Aryan is very energetic boy. You know, he loves running around, playing and everything. Adi, do you like lying down all the time? You're muted. You're muted, Adi. You need to unmute to talk. Okay. Yes.
No, sir.
Of course not. Children are not usually lazy. Children are usually not lazy. Very few children are lazy. Children are full of energy. They like running around. They like, doing things. Okay. Grown up people are lazier. Okay. As we were talking about this, he was tired. So what did he do? What did he do? He lay down. He lay down. Lie down, lay down. Oh, late gaya. Okay. He lay down. Okay. And began daydreaming. And began daydreaming. What is daydreaming, children? Daydreaming. Very good. Very nice. And what does that mean? Daydreaming means to think about things, nice things, but not do anything. For example, a person wants to have a car. Okay. So he thinks about having a car and where he will go in this car, how fast he will go, which people he will take in his car. He thinks about all these things, but he doesn't really do anything to buy the car. He doesn't have the money. Okay. He doesn't have the money. He does nothing to get the car. All the time he just dreams about the car. All the time he just dreams about the car. So that is called daydreaming. Daydreaming, lazy people like daydreaming because they don't really do anything to make their dreams true. They just all the time plan things. One day I will do this, one day I will do that. That's called daydreaming. Okay.
Okay.
And began daydreaming. He lay down and began daydreaming. It was okay. I think I have to go to the other. Okay. It was upon evening.
No, sir. Soon evening.
It was soon evening. It was soon evening. It was soon evening. It was soon evening. Okay. Because he reached there very late. Now it was late in the afternoon already. It was soon evening, and he realized it would be night by the time he reached his village. All right. It was soon evening. Soon. Jaldi sham ho gayi. It was soon evening. कुछ ही समय में शाम हो गई. And he realized, उसको एहसास हुआ, he realized it would be night. It would be night, रात हो जाएगी. He realized it would be night by the time he reached his village. जब तक वो गांव पहुंचेगा, it would be night. Soon he realized that, oh my God, I stayed here too late. Now it would be night by the time I reached my village. Okay. Now, next page. We need to go to the next page. What happened next? Children, have you ever been in that situation where you went somewhere and you didn't keep track of time and realized that, oh my God, it's late. Now, by the time I reach home, it will be dark. It will be night already. Has it ever happened with you?
Yes, sir.
Think about the time. When you left, yes, Aryan, tell me the story. Tell me the story, Aryan. Tell me the story, Aryan. What happened?
मैं साइकिल चलाने गया था, फिर टाइम का पता ही नहीं चल गया.
Oh my God. And you got home late. It was dark already.
पूरे डर
Huh?
गए थे. सब पूरे डर गए थे.
And your mom was very, very angry with you.
लाइक मेरा एक फ्रेंड मिल गया था, उससे बात कर रहे थे, समझ ही नहीं आया तब।
Yes. Okay. It happens sometimes, like Aryan is telling you, once he went riding his bicycle and he met a friend and they started talking and he didn't realize it was already very late, you know. So did you get scolded, Aryan, when you got home? Did your mother scold you? A little bit. Okay. Aradhya, you also have a story to share? Aradhya, do you have a story to share?
No, sir, I forgot.
Okay. Anybody else has a story like this? When you left home to go somewhere and you couldn't come home back in time, and by the time you reached home, it was already very late. Did that happen with you?
No, sir.
Hmm. Okay. So if somebody does it again and again, then I will say that child is a little, I will say irresponsible, because parents start to worry, right? If you do this again and again, because when you are out and it's dark, then parents start to worry, right? Because you're a young child. Young children should not stay out of home till late, right? They should get home before it is dark, because there are all kinds of people, right? There are some bad people as well. They are always looking for the opportunity, right, to do something bad. So why give them a chance? So I think good children get home before it is dark. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. We should play outside, but before it is dark, we should get home. We should not stay out till late. We should not stay out even after it is dark. We should be back home before it is dark. Okay. So what happened with this guy, Rip Van Winkle? Suddenly, suddenly, suddenly means children.
अचानक
अचानक से,
अचानक
suddenly, yes, suddenly he heard a voice. Suddenly he heard a voice. Suddenly he heard a voice. उसको एक आवाज सुनाई पड़ी. He heard a voice. He heard a voice. Suddenly he heard a voice. Heard. अभी मैंने आपको सिखाया था बेटा. वो वर्ब सिखाया था ना, दो ऐसे वाले, ये वाला. तो इसमें एक और जोड़ देता हूं, ठीक है? इसमें एक और जोड़ देता हूं. Ear. और जब इसका पास्ट फॉर्म बोलते तो क्या बोलते बेटा? ओके. हियर, हर्ड. क्या आप लोग ये वाला याद कर लोगे मेरे खुद अपने दिमाग में? विल यू लर्न इट? विल यू? गुड राज, अच्छा आप जानते हो. लेकिन जो लोग नहीं जानते वो याद कर लेंगे ये सारा.
Yes, sir.
ओके. चलो रुको, वेट फॉर अ सेकंड.
I also know.
ओके, गुड. जिनको याद है उनके लिए तो अच्छी बात है, बट दोज हु डू नॉट नो, फॉर देम दिस इज होमवर्क. क्या करना है आपको? याद करना है कि ये पास्ट के लिए बोलते हैं, पास्ट टाइम में बात करते हैं तो ये यूज करते हैं. ओके. जस्ट अ सेकंड चिल्ड्रन, जस्ट अ सेकंड. Rahul is struggling with his internet. Rahul is struggling with his internet today. Again and again, in and out. Lie down का past tense क्या था बेटा? Lie down का past tense क्या था?
Lay down.
Lay down. Exactly. Okay. चलिए आगे चलते हैं. Rip Van Winkle. Suddenly he heard a voice. अचानक से उसको एक आवाज सुनाई पड़ी. He heard a voice. Suddenly he heard a voice calling out. He heard a voice calling out. Rip Van Winkle, Rip Van Winkle. He heard a voice. Okay. He looked around. He looked around. Just let me check what my good. Well done, beta. Suddenly he heard a voice calling out, Rip Van Winkle, Rip Van Winkle. He looked around. He looked around. When somebody calls your name, what do? You look around. Who is the person? Who is calling me? Right? So he looked around. He looked around and saw a short old man. And saw a short old man. He saw a short old man. Okay, white hair, gray hair like mine. Okay. He saw a short old man with thick hair, and a grizzled bear walking towards him with a barrel. Okay, let me show you his, grizzled bear. Okay, he was an old man, right? He was an old man. Okay, with grizzled bear. Take a look at this bear, beta. Take a look at this beard. Take a look at this beard. Okay, do you see? There are black hair in his beard, and there are some gray hairs as well. Okay, कुछ इसके white वाले बाल भी है ना बेटा?
Yes, sir.
Grizzled, जिसमें क्या होता है? काले और सफेद दोनों बाल होते हैं. Okay, grizzled beard, grizzled beard मतलब जिसमें सफेद बाल भी हो, दाढ़ी में सफेद बाल भी हो, उसको कहते हैं grizzled beard. देखो बेटा, ठीक है, grizzled beard. He was an old man with grizzled beard and okay, grizzled beard walking towards him with a barrel. साथ में क्या लेके आ रहा था? बैरल लेके आ रहा था. क्या लेके आ रहा था बेटा साथ में? बैरल लेके आ रहा था. Yes. Take a look बेटा. इसको भी बैरल कहते हैं. क्या कहते हैं? बैरल. अब ये कौन सा बैरल लेके आ रहा था? जरा देख लें हम लोग.
I know.
Yes. Yes, the same thing. A barrel, a big box. Okay, barrel. He looked around and saw a short old man with thick hair. कैसा आदमी को देखा बेटा? Short old man with thick hair and a grizzled beard walking towards him with a barrel. So this old man was carrying a barrel. He made signs to help him carry the barrel. ये जो okay, let's go back a little bit. So beta, you know that that man, Rip Van Winkle, was lying down, and it became evening, and he started thinking that if I start going home now, I will not reach my village until night. Okay, and then suddenly he heard somebody calling out his name, Rip Van Winkle, Rip Van Winkle. He looked around, and then he noticed an old man, a very short old man with thick hair and grizzled beard. Okay, and this man was carrying a barrel. He was carrying a barrel. What is a barrel? This is a barrel. See? Okay, drum type का चीज होता बेटा. Looks like a drum. Okay, इसको कहते हैं barrel. Okay. एक बैरल में कितना लीटर होता है पता है बेटा? एक बैरल में कितना लीटर होता है?
10 liters.
How many liters? Okay, ठीक है, देखिए.
10.
A cylindrical container, सिलेंडर जैसा होता है बेटा, है ना? वुड्स का बना होता है, लकड़ी का बना होता है. ओके, और उसके चारों तरफ मेटल हूव्स होते हैं इसको पकड़ के रखने के लिए. इसी को कहते हैं बैरल, ओके। ज्यादातर वाइन वगैरह रखने के लिए यूज करते हैं इसको, ठीक है। ओके, बैरल 2 liters। एक बैरल में 158.987 लीटर्स होता है, यानी 159 लगभग, ओके। एक बैरल में इतने लीटर्स होते हैं, यानी वो जो बैरल होता है ना बेटा, उसका एक सर्टेन फिक्स साइज होता है जिसमें कितना लीटर पानी आ सके, 158.987, ओके। अच्छा बेटा, देखो यहां पर भी लिखा, हाउ मेनी लीटर्स आर इन अ बैरल। वन 158.987 लीटर। अभी ये जो है ना, ये बैरल यूज किया जाता है ऑयल इंडस्ट्री में, जो पेट्रोलियम निकलता है बेटा, पेट्रोलियम, मिडिल ईस्टर्न कंट्रीज लाइक अरब एंड अदर कंट्रीज, व्हेन दे सेल ऑयल बाय बैरल। वो दे सेल ऑयल बाय बैरल, वो बैरल से बेचते हैं ऑयल को। $100 पर बैरल, $80 पर बैरल, $120 पर बैरल, इस तरह से वो बेचते हैं ऑयल को। तो एक बैरल में कितना लीटर आता है बेटा, 158.987 लीटर, नियरली 159 लीटर्स, और उसको 35 गैलन्स भी बोल सकते हैं। इस बाय द वे ये सब जानकारी आपके लिए उतनी जरूरी नहीं है, लेकिन यूएस के 42 गैलन और 35 इंपेरियल गैलन्स, ओके। तो मैं सिर्फ इतना बोलूंगा, एक बैरल जो होता है ना बेटा, उसमें 158 पॉइंट सम लीटर्स ये ऑयल आ सकता है, और उसके बराबर होता है वो। चलिए देखते हैं आगे क्या हुआ। तो क्या लगता है, बैरल भारी होता है या हल्का होता है बेटा नॉर्मली? It is heavy, right? So he was carrying a barrel, okay. He was walking towards Rip Van Winkle, and he made signs. उसने इशारा किया. He made signs to help him. He made signs to help him carry the barrel. उसने इशारे से क्या कहा, भाई हेल्प करो, उठाने में, लेके चलने में नहीं हो पा रहा. He made signs to help him carry the barrel. बैरल को लेके चलने के लिए हेल्प मांगा उसने इशारों में. He didn't say anything to him with his voice. He made signs, okay. And आपको तो पता है, Rip is a very kind person, right? Always ready to help anybody. So Rip hurried to help the stranger. वो तुरंत उठा. Rip hurried to help the stranger. Okay. Rip hurried to help the stranger. Hurried to help मतलब बेटा, he hurried to help मतलब जल्दी से उठा हेल्प करने के लिए. He hurried to help the stranger who caught his hand tightly. Rip hurried to help the stranger. Rip hurried to help the stranger. वो जल्दी से उठा. हरी बेटा, हरी अगर आपके पापा कहते हैं हरी हरी, इसका मतलब कह रहे जल्दी करो, ओके. हरी हरी मतलब वो कह रहे जल्दी करो, ओके. इंग्लिश में हरी जब बोलते हैं तो कहते हैं जल्दी करना, ओके. मान लो आपकी मम्मी तैयार हो रही है और पापा को लग रहा है लेट हो रहा है, तो पापा चिल्ला के बोलते हैं हरी अप. क्या बोलते हैं वो, हरी अप मतलब जल्दी करो, ओके. Rip hurried to help the stranger. वो तुरंत हड़बड़ा के उठा to help the stranger who caught his hand tightly. जब वो उसके पास गया उसकी हेल्प करने, तो what did the stranger do? Stranger मतलब that old man. Stranger means अजनबी, right? तो what did that stranger do? वो अजनबी क्या किया? What did he do? He caught his hand tightly. He caught his hand tightly. उसने उसका हाथ पकड़ लिया. He caught his hand tightly. जोर से. He caught his hand tightly. Who caught whose hand tightly, beta? Tell me. Who caught whose hand tightly?
It says man bent Tinkle hand tightly.
Yes. Just a second, children. Catch. C-A-T-C-H, catch. And past form, beta, past tense, caught, C-A-U-G-H-T, okay? Catch, caught, catch, caught. So the stranger caught his hand tightly, okay? Then what happened next? Together, they reached a place where there were some more odd-looking men playing nine pins. Okay, उसने उसका हाथ जोर से पकड़ लिया. Together, they reached a place. साथ साथ. Okay, together they reached a place where there were some more odd-looking men. They reached a place where there were more odd-looking. Odd-looking means beta normal-looking or different. Odd-looking means beta different. Okay, odd-looking means different. Exactly. Ankush, beta, I can't see your photo. Adib, I can't see your photo. It would be nice. Like I can see Aradhya's lip movement. I can know what she's saying. So similarly, if you guys are on camera like this, then I will know what you are saying. Okay. So odd looking. If something is odd looking, it means it looks normal or different.
Looks different.
Different. Looks different. Okay. Different. Yes. Odd looking. Okay. तो नॉर्मली आदमी वैसे नहीं दिखते जैसे वो दिख रहे थे. They were very short, they had thick hair, they had grizzly beard, you know, and most importantly they were short. Okay, so there were some more odd looking men. And what were they doing, beta? What were these old men doing? They were playing nine pins. What were they doing? क्या कर रहे थे वो? What were they doing? They were playing
nine pins.
Nine pins. Yes, these odd looking men were playing nine pins. Okay, I have a question. How many of you would like to marry an odd looking boy or odd looking girl? अदीप गायब हो गया, बोला नहीं करना हमको. उसने तुरंत अपने आप को हटा लिया, म्यूट भी कर लिया, नहीं करना. How many of you want to marry or an odd looking boy or an odd looking girl? Nobody. They're all silent. Okay. So what happened? You know, these people were playing nine pins. Nine pins is a game. Nine pins is a game. All right. Have you ever played nine pins?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, let's learn a little bit about nine pins on Google. Okay, let's go to Google and see this game, nine pins.
Yes.
Just a second. Nine pins. You have these bottle looking things, okay? Nine pins.
Yes.
And you have a ball. Okay. Yeah.
We have to means hit them.
बॉल फेंकना होता है ना नीचे से.
Sir, we have to hit them in one shot.
Yes.
एक बार में सारा गिराना पड़ता है.
Exactly. Okay, nine pins. Some people use the word bowling. Okay, nine pins. They say go bowling. You might have played this game in a mall or somewhere in a big city, right? There is a ball, you hold the ball and you roll it. Okay, and when you roll it, you aim all those nine pins, okay, and they need to fall. You have to knock them down. You have to knock them down with the ball, all of them. Nine pins. So these odd-looking men, they were playing the game called nine pins. Okay. पता नहीं मुझे ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है कि यहाँ ना वो लोग पिट्टो बोलना चाह रहे, लेकिन पता चल जाएगा. Let's see. They were all dressed the same way. They were all dressed the same way. all these people were dressed the same way. Okay, you can see in the picture as well. They're all dressed in the same way. Okay. हालांकि यहाँ 9 pins जैसा कुछ दिख रहा है बेटा.
No, sir.
This game 9 pins नहीं ना? ये दिख, ये इसमें नहीं दिख रहा. यहाँ नहीं दिख रहा 9 pins जैसा कुछ भी. They were all dressed the same way, and all of them had beards of various shapes and colors. Okay. They were all dressed the same way, and all of them had beards. They all had beards of various shapes and colors. अलग-अलग colors के अलग-अलग shape के उनके दाढ़ी थी. Various means different, okay? Various shapes and colors. एक ही जैसे नहीं थे सारे के दाढ़ी. Okay? ना एक रंग का था और ना ही एक shape का था. Shape समझते हो ना? किसी के लंबी, किसी के छोटी, किसी के चौड़ी, किसी के नुकीली. Yes. So there were different shapes, okay? Some had pointy beards, some had long beards, some had thick beards, some had short beards. They had beards of various shapes and colors. Even though they were playing a game, the faces were serious and there was silence. Even though they were playing a game, the faces were serious and there was silence. Normally, children, when you play games, do you keep serious face, a somber face, or you are laughing, smiling, making a noise? When you play games, are you silent normally when you play games?
Sir,
No, sir.
playing,
No, sir.
shouted
You shout, you yell, you laugh, right?
together.
But these guys, even
Successfully.
though they were playing a game, the faces were serious and there was silence. The only sound was the noise of the balls, which echoed in the mountains like thunder. The only sound was the noise of the balls. The only sound was the noise of the balls. These men were not making any noise, okay? The only noise was the sound of the, or the only sound that we could hear was the sound of the balls, which echoed in the mountains like thunder. So, beach pahad mein, if you hit the ball, then it makes a sound, big sound, and it echoes. Echoes matlab beta? गूंजता है, right? Which echoed. ये गूंज रहा था. आवाज जो क्या कर रहा था बेटा? It echoed in the mountains like thunder. Thunder मतलब बादल गरजता है ना, उसको कहते हैं thunder. When the clouds roar, yes, when the clouds roar, that's called the thunder. Okay, so वो जो पटक रहे थे ना बॉल को, so it made a noise and the echo made us feel that it was like a thunder. The noise of the ball echoed in the mountain like thunder. As Rip and his companion reached them, they stopped playing. So when they reached there, Rip and the man, the old man, when they reached there, they stopped playing and stared at Rip with a fixed gaze. And they stared at Rip. Stare means look. They looked at Rip with a fixed gaze. Fixed gaze means they did not take their eyes off. They were not battling their eyelids. ऐसे करते बेटा, we battle our eyelids ना ऐसे, okay? They were not. They looked at him with a fixed gaze like this. Okay, they stared at Rip with a fixed gaze. Rip was really frightened. आप भी होते तो डर जाते ना? That you are
Yes, sir.
surrounded by so many strangers, so many strange, odd-looking men, and they're all staring at you. Obviously, you will be scared, right? So he was very frightened. His companion emptied the contents of the barrel into glasses. His companion, जो आदमी था ना, old man, his companion, uska sathi, the old man emptied the contents of the barrel into glasses. वो जो बैरल था ना, बैरल emptied the contents of the barrel, मतलब बेटा जो बैरल में जो भी चीज था ना उसको खाली कर दिया, यानी उड़ेल दिया, उसको रख दिया into glasses. Okay, he emptied the contents of the barrel into glasses. I hope you understand. क्या किया उसने? उसके बैरल में जो था ना उसको गिलास में डाल दिया, ठीक है। He emptied the contents. Contents मतलब बेटा कोई भी चीज होती है ना, किसी चीज में उसको कंटेंट कहते हैं। जैसे आपके बुक में ये सब चीज जो है ना, कहानी, इसको कंटेंट बोल सकते हैं, ठीक है। आपके घर में आपका जो कोई भी किचन में चले जाइए, कोई भी डब्बा ले लीजिए, उस डब्बे के अंदर जो चीज है ना उसको आप क्या बोलेंगे? कंटेंट बोलेंगे। तो कोई भी बॉक्स में, कोई भी कंटेनर में जो चीज रखा होता है उसको क्या बोलते हैं? कंटेंट। तो he emptied the contents of the barrel into glasses, यानी कि he did what? He poured the liquid from the barrel. He poured the liquid from the barrel into glasses and made Rip drink it. And made Rip drink it. और Rip को बोला पी लो. He made Rip drink it. He made Rip drink it. रिप पी लिया उसको, किसके वजह से? उसके कंपेनियन की वजह से। उसने ऐसा किया, ढाल कर उसको कहा लो पी लो। रिप obeyed as he was trembling with fear. अब रिप का हालत खराब। Imagine he was trembling, okay, with fear. तो चुपचाप से, डरे आप रहते हो तो बेटा कुछ भी मना करते हो, जो कहा जाता है कर लेते हैं ना। आप ये डरते तो जो कहा जाता है कर लेते हैं ना।
Yes,
So
sir.
he obeyed, Rip obeyed, Rip obeyed. Obeyed मतलब बेटा जो कहा जाए कर लो, उसको कहते हैं ओबे करना। ओके, रिप ओबेड एज ही वाज ट्रेम्बलिंग विद फियर। उसको जो कहा गया वो कर दिया चुपचाप। सिंस ही वाज थर्स्टी, चूंकि वो थर्स्टी था, सिंस ही वाज
प्यासा
थर्स्टी,
था।
drank a few more glasses. चूंकि उसको प्यास लगी थी, he drank a few more glasses and slowly fell into a deep sleep. And slowly fell into a deep sleep. अब आप बताओ क्या होने वाला आगे? Are they going to cut him into pieces? Are they going to steal his kidney? Are these odd-looking men going to steal his money? What are they going to do with him? What are they going to do
Sir,
with
I
him?
don't know. They care
The
him.
story has
kill
become
him.
real. The story has become really interesting, children. Okay, now you will decide what happens. Think about it in your mind. We will read the story, the rest of it, tomorrow. We'll find out whether or not Rip Van Winkle survives or he dies in the mountains. What happens with him? The story has come to a very exciting moment, turn, you know. Let's see what happens tomorrow. We will continue. We will read the story tomorrow. The book is with you. आप सबके पास है पेज, तो आप पढ़ सकते हो। और अगर कहीं मुश्किल लगे, if you find any problems anywhere, जो पढ़ा दिया मैंने वहां, तो मुझसे कल पूछना. Okay? I will see you guys. Bye bye, children. Take care.
Bye, sir. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye bye.